Happy Wednesday, everybody. Andy from wagertalk.com. We're going to be breaking down the Bucks versus the Raptors tonight. So we're looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, who are on the road at Toronto. And when we look at the Wager Talk live odds page, we are seeing that the total is sitting at 228, and the spread is the Bucks minus 4.5 on the road at Toronto. Interesting numbers there, and I do have a pretty strong opinion on this game. We've been doing really well on these videos, I got to say. Did really good picking the Pacers team total yesterday over, for example. So we've been doing good on these, and we do have a special today, guys, that we are running here, and it's too good of a special to save for later. So we're running a $5 play special, and we can pick what sport we want to run it in, and I've chosen to run it in soccer. We are on an 11-3 run. We're number one in winning percentage and ROI the last 30 days. And there are some juicy, amazing spots in these Euro 2024 qualifiers. So this was a $25 play, but because we're running it on this $5 special Wednesday, you can get it for $5. So $25 play, a fifth of the price. And we don't do normally big plays in soccer. This is the biggest play that we've had since March. So it's only $5. Should be available everywhere on all your sports books. So go grab that at wagertalk.com and take advantage of this $5 Wednesday. All the plays that we could have put up, we decided to go with soccer because we're that confident in it. So go grab that one. Let's cash that one. All right, let's talk about the Bucks and the Raptors here. So some of the stats that we've been going over. So I like looking at the pace of play. That helps tell us how quick these teams are playing. And when we look at it, Milwaukee is 7th, and Toronto is down, tied for 21st. They're around Boston. Sacramento's down there. I'm wondering if that's probably a function of De'Aaron Fox being out for a bit. We look at defensive efficiency. Toronto, 4th. They're playing strong defense over the course of the season. Milwaukee, obviously not. They're 26th. They're ranking there with they're behind Washington, if that tells you anything. So the only teams worse than Utah, Indiana, San Antonio, and Charlotte. And then we look at offensive efficiency. This one surprised me. Toronto's 27th, and Milwaukee is 10th. I figured Toronto would have been up there a little bit more. So when we look at these recent form numbers, you have we'll start with Milwaukee here. Now, Giannis is listed as a game time decision, but they say he's probable. So I'm assuming that he's going to play. So when we record this video, it's under the assumption that he's going to play tonight. So you've got Milwaukee, who is coming off a win at home against Chicago, but before that, they kind of got thumped by Orlando. They lose that close one, high-scoring game to Indiana. And then they beat teams like Detroit, Brooklyn. So they're obviously struggling on defense. Giannis is going ballistic. His point totals the last 3 games are 54, 35, and 35, 12, 10, and 11 rebounds. So he's playing extremely well. But when you go back and look at last year, it comes in spurts with him. Obviously, he's not going to be able to put up 35 points every night. So I wouldn't expect him to continue that for too many more games. So I'm going to pass on the spread, and I'm going to pass on the total, actually. And where I'm going to go is the Toronto Raptors team total over 112.5. I think we're getting a little bit of a discount because of some recent numbers here. So last game, they beat Washington. They only scored 111 points, but they win because it's Washington, 111-107. But you look inside that box score, there's a Toronto team that was 4 for 20 from three-pointers in that game. They were 45 of 90 from the field, only 17 of 25 from the free throw line, so not even 70% from the free throw line. But, they did a good job rebounding. They out-rebounded Washington. It's just they didn't put up a ton of points, mostly because of that really bad shooting from three-pointers. The game before that, they lose 117-94 at Boston. I'm not really going to hold that much against them. Boston's one of the best defensive teams. But before that, they put up 127 against Dallas. They put up 123 in overtime against San Antonio. So when they play these bad teams, I think they can put up points. And I'm not saying Milwaukee's bad, but they are certainly bad on defense. So both teams are a little bit rested, but I like Toronto at home here, coming off of 2 games where they went under this team total. And Milwaukee is a really, really nice cure for that. So give me Toronto over 112.5 as my best bet in this game. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave me a comment, tell me your best bet, and take advantage of that $5 play, guys. It was $25, but because it's $5 customer appreciation day on this Wednesday, it's only $5. Lock that thing in. It is our biggest soccer bet since March. Repeat, biggest soccer bet since March, 11-3 run in soccer. Good luck on all your plays. We will see everyone next video.